I'd like to just take this time to talk to you about how to set up your class and how you teach it and present the information that you're going to learn through this video training. It's important for you to bring variety into your class. And what do I mean by that? As you may know, and you may have experienced in your own church, you have at one time during the year have what we call Vacation Bible School. You may call it something else, but it's a time where your church invites children from the neighborhoods and community to come to your church for maybe a week throughout the day and have a biblical and scriptural and a spiritual formation going on through classes and songs and learning more about the personalities of the Scripture. We call it Vacation Bible School. You may call it something else. Now let's ask these questions. What happens during a Vacation Bible School? Well, I can tell you from my own experience that we integrate singing and then storytelling, some reading, some crafts, some refreshments, and then some storytelling and some memory work, all integrated, all in one period, one day of the week long of the Vacation Bible School. We don't take the students, and here we have 35, 45 children from ages 8 to 15 and sit them down and do nothing but sing songs. And then we sit them down, we do nothing but have them do memory work. Or we do nothing but have them recite a story and read. No, we bring progressively, we integrate singing with a theme picture, with a storyline, with a memory work, with some crafts, some activities, some games that they play in order to help them and reinforce the Bible stories that they're learning during the week. And so that's how I want you to set up your class. Each part of a lesson will be maybe a part of the time that you have with your student. For example, there's 12 sections, 12 parts to each of a lesson. And so I want you to be able to take a little bit of each as you progress through the lesson and to integrate it in with your class. Bring variety into your class. Maybe you will start out by showing a picture and having them see and tell you what they see in the picture. Or maybe you'll go back and you'll introduce a conversation. You know, remember what we did this last time when we were together. Do you have any questions about what did you hear this last week in your work that we can talk about in class? And so then you move on and you might want to do some pronunciation and sound systems and integrate it with a game or a story. And so you create blocks of time, and if you meet for, let's say, an hour and 15 minutes or an hour and a half, however long in your class, you will have various things that you will do in each of the class periods. Don't wear your students out just doing one thing. Bring in several different types of things. And when you and your teaching partner get together, you can plan out who is going to do what and when it's time to maybe play a game or sing a song and have them stand up and give them refreshed before they have to go into the next part of another lesson. So again, I just want to stress to you to bring variety into your classroom. Don't try to do one thing for a full hour, hour and a half, however long your class is. Help your students so they won't get bored and frustrated and decide that, well, you know, English is too difficult, so I'm not going to come back to class anymore. I can't learn it. Well, they can learn it, and you can help them by bringing this kind of variety and making it fun. All right? So I just want to bring that out to you before we begin to get into the various structures of the lesson itself. Thanks a lot.